Hey, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we had an issue with a viewer that came in here and decided to flash the camera while we were talking. I'm letting you know now. I can't let anybody else up here without you showing your face. It's not going to happen. So if you're not going to show your face, don't click on the link. Don't come in here because that right there was totally uncalled for, and we're not standing for that up in here. And we already know we get trolls all the time. So again, Robert or whoever you are, if I see you in the chat, you will be blocked. All right, Chris, welcome back.
Yeah, man. Like I say, like I'll start back from the top, man. I ain't talked to y'all boys in a minute. I hope y'all had a, happy new year. What I mean, everything like that. But man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's just it ain't a good feeling. I mean, just seeing, what he did in Cleveland, and just I'm a character person, bro. I just don't. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I feel like if we was gonna do this, we could have just stuck with Raheem for another year. If we was gonna go do this, I just feel like y'all touched on earlier. Who hires a head coach for you hire a GM? It just it don't line up. The process is too fast. I feel like Harbaugh being gone. Okay, cool, but I feel like Kubiak was the best candidate. I think everybody agree with that. And it just for a city and a team, it just when we think it can't get no worse, they just like hold my beer. Let me show you something new. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm about ready. I'm about ready to just wash my hands, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Look,
I think I'd just rather just.
I've been pulling for this team since 1991, and they ain't changing. I done been through the worst of the worst, man. So we done been through June Jones. We went through Bobby Petrino leaving us in the middle of the season. I mean, hell, while I was a baby, I was born in 87. Yeah, you went through Marion Campbell, and for those who went even further,
We even went to Bobby Petrino of all person.
exactly.
So hello everybody. Thank you for allowing me to come on the show. Um, all I got to say is I'm curious to see who he has to pick for his offensive coach. The coaches on the offensive side, because that would determine why they decided to hire him. But I had already said on my show that they already had the GM, but they couldn't announce it because he's still in the playoffs. So I think once Seattle beats San Francisco, you're gonna announce your GM after that. That's just my opinion.
And the sad part and this is the sad part, as I said before, they could have waited.
They could have waited. They could have waited. I agree. They could have waited.
And my thing is this: now that you've brought in a guy that lost one locker room already, we watched how it got melted down in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And it's not because of Shador. I'm not. Let me put this here. I need for everybody to take off your race glasses for a second. And yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. I'm a proud black man. You see, I rock HBCU stuff, and off the camera, yes, I stand up for different things, but this ain't the platform for that. Now, what I'm gonna say is this: when you have a guy that is not respected in his locker room by his employees, guys that work for him and that organization, what makes you think that he's going to be able to come into a situation where we just had a coach that no one respected and they were happy to see this dude go? Let's be real on this. He lost his locker room when he fired Ike Hilliard, a man that held him accountable. And now you're bringing a guy in here that, let's be real, Cleveland really had better talent than we did all the way around. He just watched it. He just watched it. But again, wow, this is a face I haven't seen in years. Hold up, Auntie.
Okay.
We got Tony Jackson a 3 times.
Oh, man.
Building. No, I ain't seen this. man? You done grew your beard. It's gray. You looking like Methuselah over there. What's happening?
Hey, being a Falcon fan, will grade up for you.
Yeah,
Oh my
they definitely will, boy. I tell you, man, what stuff we got going on.
Mr. Historian.
What's up?
Hey, man, as a season ticket holder who spent about $40,000 on this bullshit, I think I'm about done.
I ain't gonna say the same. I'm not gonna say the same. I'm gonna continue to support the logo. Last season I was so upset with Raheem, and I'm glad they got rid of him. The idea that you win a game and you put somebody else in the playoff did it for me with him, you know. But I'm willing to give this coach a chance. I mean, my goal is to have a winning season. Goal is to get to the playoffs. And if he can do that, I'm gonna ride and die with him. But I'm not gonna give up of a season until I see what they got planned for this team. So it's a lot that's gonna happen. You gotta see who's gonna come here, and the team's gonna definitely change with the personnel and with whoever coaches they gonna hire. It's depend what coaches they gonna hire depend on what players we're gonna get here. So I'm curious to see who coaches. I mean, it had to be he had to convince them of what coaches they gonna bring him in order for them to hire him. But I agree with Ryan. They should have hold off and wait to hire the GM first and then the head coach.
So here's the thing that I'm gonna say, and I said this earlier. When you talk about when you not just the general manager, you're getting ready to see Tommy Rees probably as the offensive coordinator. And ask Alabama fans how they felt about Tommy Rees. That's all I'm going to say.
Terrible.
No creativity,
Terrible.
does not understand how to use talent, and is horrible. So
how you know he's going to get Tommy Rees? What source did you get that from?
It's a possibility because that was one of his right-hand man that he trusts to run his offense. He don't trust many people, and that's one of his guys.
Okay.
Now, if he brings in a whole nother offensive coordinator that actually understands how to use his playmakers, cool. But let's be real. Go back to Cleveland and look at who Stefanski had as his offensive coordinators. You can't even tell. It's out of order at that point. You have a team with a prime Nick Chubb, a Kareem Hunt that's still at the top of his game. The Deshaun Watson situation, we appreciate them for taking 330 off our table because we'd have been screwed with that. But
we still got the Kirk Cousins situation right now that we got to deal with too.
Man, Kirk Cousins
is one more game than Watson at this point.
Kirk Cousins gonna be up there doing CBS.
But I know. I mean,
yeah. I'm just saying. At this point, it's what it is. You get a lot of people who are saying, well, nobody can look past that. You're casual because you said it. Oh, well, I'll be that, like Redman say. But at the same time, your record is who you are.
Yeah.
No matter what type of, put it this way. You can put lipstick on a pig and try to make it sexy, but it's still a pig and it's still ugly. That record is ugly. No matter how you look at it. You can say emotion, you can say this, but here's my thing. Why continue to settle for mediocrity? Tony used to say this all the time on his show. Why settle for mediocrity? Tony, I want you to go ahead and be the bad guy. Because see, I learned from you how to be the bad guy in some aspects. Tony was one of my mentors before he decided to step off and become a rich man. I'm trying to be like Tony one day. Tony, you there, man? What's up?
Hey, man, I hope y'all can hear me okay.
Perfect.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
We can hear
you.
All right, cool. All right, so all right, cool. Let me turn this mic now. Hey, man, I've been watching the Browns all year because of Shador, man. You know, I just seen some of the things this coach has done, not only on the field, but in the press conference, how he treated that black man. If y'all watch the Browns all year, and watch how he handled Shador and the way he played that man. Even when Shador got in the game, the way he would take him out in the red zone, as Shador got him all the way down there, he take him out, and it just made some of the dumbest. Obviously, that man had something against Shador, and I don't think anything changed with his attitude when he comes to the Falcons. I mean, 8-26 the last 2 years. What are the qualifications to be a head coach of this organization? Breathing? What is it? Breathing? What's the qualification to be a head coach for this organization? I'm done, man. I mean, I know Ryan started in the 90s. I started in the 70s. And I'm done, man. I just can't keep following stupidity, man. If they did something that makes sense, okay, I'll sign off on it. But I don't think anybody in the NFL is looking at Stefanski as a head coach besides us.
Because here's the thing, the Giants
No,
didn't
I'm
let
gonna
Harbaugh
listen.
walk. Remember, and I said this in the other episode before I had to cancel it.
Mhm.
If you go back and look at this, I want y'all to look at where he's from. I want y'all to look at the ties. Matt Ryan knows old boy. That's a Philadelphia dude, by the way. Stefanski is known around the city. Matt's from Philly, live right in Exton, PA. So when you talk about the connections, he also is good buddies with him too. So again, just saying, fellas, ladies, when are we gonna bring somebody in here that's actually a good coach? I don't go off of potential. I go off of what you've done.
Ryan, can I
Like
ask you a question?
Tomlin walked
Still
away.
say wait and see who he picks for the staff, because we still don't know.
Oh my God.
We still don't know. I
If
mean,
you-
y'all just assume he gonna pick this guy. Y'all don't even know. I mean, just wait and see.
No, we're not just saying that. What we're also saying is this: you are what your record is.
Exactly.
You had great talent. You had more talent in Cleveland because they were bad for so long, and you had first round picks that are great players. They're still great players right now.
Mhm.
Outside of the 2-time coach of the year, you pissed away one of the best running backs in the NFL in Nick Chubb. Period.
Yeah.
You had one of the greatest
Chubb did get
seasons
hurt real
for a
bad.
defensive end when you talk about Myles Garrett, and you wasted this. You had a
Mhm.
top 10 defense and wasted that effort. You've had great wide receivers. Matter of fact, Harold Fannin was a guy that I pointed out that the Falcons should have took if you were gonna move on from Kyle Pitts, because Fannin got robbed out of the John Mackey Award because he came out of Bowling Green opposed to the kid that came out of Penn State, and he had better numbers and more touchdowns. So again, if you look at it, you literally have a collective talent on that team. It's just the front office up there is a mess, but the talent is on the field because the talent in Cleveland showed that they can ball.
Oh,
Now, the problem here, we still got to get depth on the offensive line. We still got to get replacement players for some of the starters that are on this O-line. If Penix is supposed to be the future, you're bringing in a guy who doesn't even know how to protect his quarterbacks. He had Baker Mayfield, and you see what Baker did when he left. So again, what are we doing? I hear what everybody is saying, but I'm going off of track record. You are what you are. Now, if he changes that, I have no problem with changing my stance. But when you've had,
we just pray and hope he will change. That's all you can do.
I'm not.
Hey, Ryan, do you know the terms of this deal?
She said praying and hoping.
I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, really. I'm just
We've been
saying.
doing that every
We've been doing this ever since.
Ryan, do you know the terms of his deal?
He's got a 5-year deal. They just announced it.
God damn.
Yeah, he got a 5-year deal.
100 million? That's
I
right
don't know.
now?
I got to get more info on that, but it's a 5-year deal. Now, what's funny, Mark Zeno, and this is the funniest thing. Now, hey Tony. So here's the text I'm gonna throw out here, K-Dub, and this I'm for my military brothers out here. Now, Zeno is a former Army officer, so that should tell you enough about how he thinks and how he's gonna speak to people. So for my folks that was in the military and you had to deal with officers, you already know how they can be at times. Yeah, I'm speaking on officers. I can talk about it. But in that situation and how he kind of berated the fans just now, it's like I'm gonna pull it up for y'all because this is hilarious. Yeah, he came for the fans in this one. And he got his little minions behind him. Now, some stuff I rock with him with because he tells the truth. I give him that. But for the most part, that dude there is an antagonist. So here you go. This is what Mark Zeno put out here, folks. I'm going to throw this out here for y'all. Pull this up real quick. There we go. When Matt Ryan was hired, the Falcon fans showed unequivocal trust in him to take over the reins in football operation. He hires Kevin Stefanski, and all of a sudden the trust is gone. You can't have both ways, folks. Trust Ryan got the right guy.
Fuck. Blind trust?
Oh, hey, Tony.
Oh, sorry.
We can cuss on her damn, hell, and ass, but that's the stuff that you hear on regular TV. We can't use
Can't use them.
Sorry about
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's the thing. I just laugh about this at this point because he said that. It gets interesting, y'all. And I'm gonna ask K-Dub this, and I'm gonna let y'all chime in on this. Now you hear this guy say this. What you think? Now, if we start losing games, you know how he is when folks are losing. How do you think that he's gonna turn coat like? Do you think he's gonna turn coat like that if they start losing? In your opinion, K-Dub?
You talking about
Hey, we can't hear you if you're speaking, K. Go ahead, K-Dub. Still can't hear you, bro.
You talking about Zeno, right? Zeno.
Yeah, we're talking about Zeno. Hey, K-Dub, pop out real quick and pop back in, bro. I got you. So,
man,
so while I'm waiting for him to come in,
I'll just come in on that real quick. You know, I mean, you know these guys, man. Hey, 680 and 92.9 the game, man. Hey, they gonna turn they'll turn coattails, you know, real quick, and they're gonna say what they gotta say so they can get the interviews, right? So they can get the access to interviews. But when it turn bad, they'll turn against that team because they know that regime is on the way out. Same how they did Raheem. They were nice all the way up till we wasn't winning, and then they turned coattails on Raheem, and that was it. This is bizarre, man. I don't know. Only the Falcons can do this. I'm sorry. If anybody got a logical explanation, I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, hear me now.
The funny part, the 49ers are getting their butts handed to them 41-6.
Yeah, that quarterback.
A Clint Kubiak coached offense with Sam Darnold at quarterback.
The offense.
Sam Darnold.
The offense look good. The running game, who that boy running the ball?
And that defense helped him out a whole lot. And special team. Added that.
Think about it. You still got Georgia Bulldog legend Kendall Milton in that back. I'm sorry, Kenny McIntosh in that backfield, killing it. And you got Kenneth Walker in that backfield with him. So when you look at it,
man.
Exactly. All I'm saying is at this point, what can you say? It would have been better
unless they heard.
Excuse me, it's Kenneth Walker. But go ahead, K-Dub. We got you. What you got?
Now I'm just saying, unless they heard from Clint Kubiak that he gonna stay there another year, so I'm like, why were they so aggressive? Well, they had to do the deal in the middle of the night. I mean, the guy's still coaching a game right now. I'm like, you had to get the contract out at 9-10 o'clock at night. I just don't understand that, man. I said that on the show that I want them to do a detailed, thorough search, and y'all jumped the gun. Y'all got antsy and y'all settled. And those ties that Ryan is saying to Philadelphia, you went with a homeboy. A homeboy is a homeboy hire again. I want to trust Matt Ryan, but he also said in his press conference that I'm new to this and I'm gonna be listening to all the other people and all this stuff. Man, you supposed to make your decision. You listen to all the other people for. They put you in there to be the president, make the dang decision and go forth with it. Now it seems like a homeboy how with these Philadelphia ties. I mean, come on, man. Clint Kubiak out here blowing the doors off these boys. Y'all don't even give them a shot. That's all I'm saying.
Miss Pam, what you got?
I'm just now able to hear y'all. I wasn't hearing y'all earlier. What was the question?
The question is how quick do you think Mark Zeno's gonna turn on Matt Ryan if this goes south early? Because you
Oh,
already know how Zeno is,
yeah.
but I want to hear your thoughts on this part.
Oh yeah, he'll turn him on him like a rattlesnake. He will turn on him quick. I agree with that. Um, but like I said, I'm the Missouri State. I want to wait and see what's going to happen. You know, that's my perspective of it.
Yeah.
Um, we needed a change in the GM and we needed a change in the head coach. That we all agreed to that, but the choice of the head coach, majority of the fan base are not happy with it, and I that's their prerogative, you know. But as far as me concerned, I just want to wait and see what's going to happen, you know, before I formulate my decision. I gave Raheem a chance to do what he needed to do because I wasn't. I mean, he was not my choice, and I did not like the choice at the time. But I gave him a chance to try to do what he could do to help the team win, and he failed at that success. So I'm hoping, like I said, that he would. I mean, it's a wait and see to see what actually who he's gonna pick on his coaching staff and what players we can get, potential free agent players and draft players and all that to formulate my opinion of how the team gonna be. So
Man,
so I'm just gonna wait and see like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the same way I feel, Auntie Pam. I mean,
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna have a
yeah,
wait
yeah.
and see
I do.
approach, or prove it to me approach. But the key thing is, I came in happy about Raheem and thought, nah. So now I'm gonna keep a negative stance and let's see what this guy gonna do. Let's go ahead and see who we gonna hire. Let's see if he gonna blow up the quarterback room and start off fresh. We gotta see. We
Because
gotta take
here's
a
the
wait and see
problem.
approach.
K Dub,
I,
here's the
I
problem
don't,
though.
I don't
Hold
get
up,
it.
Drake. Hold up, Tony. And we got Dre coming in here. All I'm gonna say is this, bro, and I'm tagging on with you on this. Raheem had a losing record coming in here, just like this dude.
Yeah.
How much of a change are we gonna see? Because you had talent in Cleveland and you couldn't get it done. What makes you think you're getting ready to get this done with the talent we have here and we have to build? Because again, the depth is the issue that we have right now. Because we got talent, the depth is the problem. What's up,
No, what's
what's up,
going
Drake?
on?
Hey man, what's going on with you, man?
Man, we can't even see you. All we see is a silhouette and red lights in the back.
And
You in the
LED lights. He had the club.
hey, he in the boom boom room, Tony. My man in the boom boom room, boy.
There we go. Let me turn the lights on, man.
Oh,
All right,
thank you.
hey, man, hey. If you got company in there, make sure you tell your company to stay out the camera. We already had somebody flash us earlier, bro.
Hey, right on, man. We good to go.
All right.
All right, good boy. It was
What you
ugly
got, Drake?
early.
So this is what I got, man. This is how I feel about the situation. What's done is done. The only light that I see at the tunnel, the only light that I see at the end of the tunnel, man, is if Matt Ryan can somehow finagle Mike McDaniels as offensive coordinator. And the reason why I say that was
that might be the only thing that might say that.
Yeah, it might. That's the only thing that might save this situation, man. Is if we can get Mike McDaniels off in here because based off his recent statement when he said that, hey, he doesn't mind taking the offensive coordinator job if the offensive coordinator job situation is better than the head coach situation. So I say if we go get this man, we bring him in as the offensive coordinator, we let him improve his offense because we already know probably a year or two after that he probably gonna go somewhere as the head coach. But that'll give us enough time to get somebody else in here to learn up under him, up under Mike McDaniels. So that's what I say we do.
I like
We
that
can make
call.
that. If we can make that happen, that sounds like a better way of dressing up that pie or that dinner. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Ryan, but Stefanski only recently gave up play calling under pressure from the media and the fans.
exactly.
That's
what
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Like the only way we can get this done, or the only way this will look better, is we got to go get Mike McDaniels. We got to. We keep him. What's up, man?
You're right. I'm with you on this. I'm agreeing with you on this because, again, we don't need the media to have to pressure him to make a decision.
Yeah.
At this point, all right, y'all brought this dude in, and it's about to be a whole lot of heat here. The only way you cool this off, Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, because he's proven. He's proven.
And Mike already said, I don't want to take another bad head coaching job.
Exactly.
I'd rather do a good job as an offensive coordinator before I take a bad coaching job as a head coach.
There you go, man.
If you don't pull Mike McDaniel out of this, or at least somebody that knows the help,
yeah, that's competent. At least somebody that's competent as an offensive coordinator. That's what we need to get in here. Like I'm not opposed to. I think Brian Daboll is an offensive coordinator.
Daboll's a good OC. He just sucked as a head coach.
Yeah, he just sucked as a head coach, man.
And nobody picked him up yet, so that's a good call too, Daboll. I like that, and he's a good quarterback whisperer too. He does some good things with quarterback.
Yeah, man.
We'll see.
Or we can do your favorite. One of my originals and one of yours too, historian, as in Brian Leftwich.
I said it. Byron Leftwich is one that, when you talk about OC, he's one of the brightest minds, but don't nobody want to give him that because Brady was there.
Yeah,
Brady ran the show. No. Who do you think was teaching Brady the playbook? Because the first year he got there, he didn't know that playbook. Who do you think was spoon feeding him that stuff? Come on, man.
Brady didn't take over. Brady didn't take over until that second year.
Exactly.
That's when Brady took over.
Again, and Wallace, this is why we're saying this. It won't be a bad hire if he brings in a competent OC. If he does not bring in a competent OC, this whole fan base, I'm gonna be honest with you, Matt Ryan gonna need security to go to work every day.
Yep.
Y'all don't believe this, but it's still people pissed at him about that Super Bowl, even though it was on the defense for giving up 25 points. But they're gonna still blame him. It's just what it is. They still gonna blame him.
Hey, they can get over that. They can get over that shit, man.
They not finna get over it, Georgia.
They can get over that, man.
Right. They not finna get over that because guess what? This man just got a thumb in the eye just now. We got. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, remember the only cuss words we can use on here are the ones that you hear on regular TV.
Oh, we can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, hell, ass, but all the other stuff, we
can't use.
Yeah.
We use some ad libs. I know you got some.
Man, right now I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like Fable right now.
There you go, man.
Chris in morning up there at the top, y'all. I feel bad for my dog, man.
Man, you just talking about it ain't Christmas. It's a lot of the fan base.
Boy,
hey, but look at
earlier. I seen it earlier. I was driving, bro. I started driving trucks. So I'm
gonna wreck that part.
I keep my phone up. ESPN, whatever. Like Falcons. Second interview, Kevin Stefanski. I was like, man, come on, bro. Like
nobody.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Nobody. I ain't seen nobody.
Soon as I finally settled in, I got finished watching the Denver game. Great game, by the way. Then I'm like, why? Why are we always piecing something together? Just like, I just rather put on my Braves hat, bro, at this point and just let it ride. I think I don't wash my hands. I'm not going to no games. Because it's like we got
don't do that, bro.
So much talent. We got so much talent, bro. I know we got a miscue at the quarterback situation right now. It could be rectified, whatever you want to draft, free agent, whatever like that. But we always got a car with no steering wheel.
Wait a minute.
What's up, Auntie?
Wait a minute. Wallace, you said let's give Stefanski a chance like we did Raheem and Arthur. Stefanski literally showed you what he was. And he ain't even been fired. He hadn't even been fired for a good 3 weeks. No.
So hold on. This is how I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at it from this standpoint. If another light at the end of the tunnel is this more than likely means that there's some type of agreement that was made with Stefanski to keep Ulbrich as well too.
Exactly.
Maybe.
So I'm looking at it from that standpoint. If we keeping over it, that means we keeping Ollie. That means we can keep this defense together, which is a plus. Everybody, exactly. Okay. That's a plus.
I'm with you on that, but here's my rebuttal to that.
Yeah.
How the hell we gonna score points?
Man, we gotta
bring the OC in, man. We gotta bring the OC in.
He seems to think it's the Alabama OC. That's what he's saying it's going to be. I gotta wait and see. I don't know who he's going to be.
It could possibly be Tommy Rees because Rees was also in the NFL before he went to Bama or whatnot. And he got fired because of the fact that he had lack of production. That's the reason why. I'm looking at, can we get somebody in here that actually understands how to call an offense? Because I don't trust Stefanski after what I've seen for the past couple of years. Just saying.
I have a question, Ryan. What are the chances of Mike McDaniels coming back as an offensive coordinator?
Oh, he already said it. He said, I don't want to go. He said, I would rather be an offensive coordinator to a good team opposed to being a head coach to a bad team. That was his exact words in his press conference that he had within the last week and a half ago. And
which could be a clue.
Which could be a clue. I'm hoping he's coming.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's coming too, man.
That's why I did.
You got to look at it too, with everything going on social media. How you know Mike McDaniel want to work with him after seeing what he just did in Cleveland? Exactly. I wouldn't want to work with him.
Nobody
keep it G. Like I wouldn't want to come work with you. I'm sorry.
Nobody,
I feel like y'all
he might have a good relationship. I mean, he may have a good relationship with Arthur Blanks. He may have a good relationship with Jeff Harbaugh. He may have a good relationship with some of the players on the team. The idea to coach Bijan Robinson and the Micah Penix could appeal to some potential offensive coordinator. And you don't have a bad owner. You got to look at that.
Yeah, but it's like we always looking at that. We always looking at it till we end up 1-4 every year.
We do the same thing. I've been through bad season. I watched them when they were losing in the 1970s and 80s and all that. So I've been through it. I mean, you got to be patient with it.
Patient.
We've been to 2 Super Bowls. So I can have faith that we can get back again.
Right.
I have that faith that we can get back at it again.
I got it.
It's like when it's gonna be our turn.
So here's the question. Now you just said we went to 2 Super Bowls, and it's true. We went there, and we didn't go back or whatnot because we went through 2 different decades. Now, the heck happened in the 40-something years?
We don't even want to talk about that.
I'm just asking.
60 years.
Like, look, hey, my granddaddy called my phone, and I know he up tonight. And normally he sleep around this time. Earlier today, my grandfather said, I got a bad feeling about these damn birds. He said this. Now, my grandfather's 82 years old. He said, I've been rocking with the Falcons since 1966. He said, since they came to the city. And he still to this day says the 2 biggest mistakes, because he was watching them. You didn't give Don Shula a shot, and Don would have literally probably gave us the only team with a perfect season.
And didn't give Lombardi a shot.
Think about it.
Didn't give Lombardi a shot.
Hey, Ryan, I got a news update.
Yep, Lombardi too.
I got a news update.
What news update?
Because Penix hurt and everything, and we're not sure what Cousins going to be at. Stefanski just announced he's bringing Dylan Gabriel with him to help us.
Man, please don't say that.
Look at my man Clay.
Please don't. You're gonna have them folk. You gonna have them folk down there protesting.
We got Anthony, my dog Ant White at the bottom. He been waiting patiently to jump in. Come on in here, Ant. We already know.
What's up, Miss? What's up, Auntie?
Hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and break it down to y'all like this, fellas. I'm not crashing out over Kansas City. I'm not crashing out over it. It's not a home run higher than me, but I say it's a double. Let me go ahead and go down this way. Number one, he didn't get hired for his last 2 years in Cleveland. Because if he did, he wouldn't be here. He got hired for going back to Minnesota when he was with Minnesota.
So first 2 years.
The man was a tight end coach, running back coach, quarterback coach. He's worked with different types of quarterbacks. He worked with mobile quarterbacks, He's worked with stand in the pocket quarterbacks. This man knows offense. Now we know what happened in 6 years in Cleveland, 2 playoff appearances. Let's go back to when he first got there. He had Baker Mayfield, went to the playoffs. And then they got trashed again. Then they threw Deshaun. They threw the. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm asking. Do you know why? What happened with him and Baker Mayfield?
I guess it was a situation with them. I'm not sitting here saying this is a home run hire. I'm just trying to break down.
He lost the trust of that locker room multiple times, bro. And that's why I'm like, do you really want that? I'm not saying the man can't coach, because you don't get a job if you can't coach in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But what I did say earlier, can you have trust in that locker room? Because let's be real, he was up under Kubiak in Minnesota. That's the key thing that you didn't put out.
A good organization at the time. Yeah, Kubiak was a decent organization. Don't forget, he's on the staff when they beat the Saints in the playoffs, and every Falcons fan was laughing. Kevin Stefanski was on that roster,
but
and
he wasn't the main guy. That was Kubiak that was running.
I didn't say he was the main guy. I said he was the quarterback coach on the roster. I'm not saying he's saying he gonna be the best hire for the Falcons, but I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Everybody keep capping for Clint Kubiak. He might be a great coach, but look at the situation Matt Ryan in. He a brand new POF. You finna bring in a brand new GM. He was not finna put his career on a brand new head coach. He wanted somebody with some experience to come in here and try to stabilize his team. And in this sorry division, by the way, we're in a sorry division. Two wins, you in the playoffs. Let's go there. Number 2, the offense he runs, I heard y'all saying about McDaniel. Him and Mike McDaniel do not run the same offense. He's an under center play action coordinator. Which
He's
everybody
run first,
said.
play action second.
Yeah, under center play action.
Earlier.
So does this mean we keep Kirk Cousins?
You know they're gonna keep.
I don't think
because that's his guy. That was his guy in Minnesota.
But
saying that
the way they restructured the contract a few weeks ago, they got to make a decision on Kirk by the 13th. Because if he don't, if he's here on the 13th, his 2027 salary is in effect at $67 million. He's not staying under that contract, so they might cut him and bring him back in. So I'm saying is this.
So you gonna let so that they're gonna let him test the market to see what he can get.
I think they'll cut him. Possibly let him test the market. You might bring in a veteran guy.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I think for Michael Penix to work out, the offense, we all said he should have been on the center more.
That's
Everybody
true.
said it.
Yep.
Heavy run game, heavy play action pass. That's the offense he should have been in. And he didn't put him in that offense. I know I'm not sitting here saying it's a home run hire. I said a good double. Because I think the reason why I like him, because he's worked with all different types of quarterbacks. And look at it. Matt Ryan got to be looking and saying that wasn't all him in Cleveland. Because if it was, he wouldn't be here. You think Matt Ryan gonna hire a guy that said, you're the only reason this stuff went bad in Cleveland. Look at Cleveland is probably one of the 4 or 5 organizations worse than the Falcons.
Yeah.
They're terrible ownership.
And then plus another thing, Stefanski does have like Cleveland players vouching for him, saying that he is a good coach, saying that he is such and such. Same thing about Raheem. I'm not saying they're the same people, but when you got players vouching for you like that, that's also a plus too.
Hold on,
man. I want to ask you that too if I ain't had to deal with.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you this because see, now you want to throw that out there. I'm going to throw a curveball. That. So here's the question: what players was vouching for him?
I say one of them. They say, "Hold on, I'm gonna give you one."
No, not you. I'm talking about Anthony. Now you can answer this afterwards.
I'll answer it right now. I'll answer right now. The best player on the team, Myles Garrett, multiple times vouching him, and I see that in a lot of interviews.
And David Njoku
vouch for him. David Njoku, a lot of good players vouch for him.
Which can possibly mean we keep Kyle Pitts and bring Njoku in here too.
By the way,
they run a lot of 13 personnel. Stefanski can run a lot of 13 personnel.
13 personnel, 12 personnel. He gonna have multiple tight ends on the field, multiple blockers on the field.
And I would like that.
So who's calling the offense? Because see, right now, wait a minute. Because right now, you're literally been puffing your chest for this, but in many other sites or whatnot, and we know this because we done had conversations before, you definitely was right. You definitely was getting at him because of how he did Shador.
No, stop. Hold on. I don't think he wanted any of those quarterbacks he had on their roster. I think it was all Andrew Berry moves. Look at the night he drafted Shador. He didn't want Shador. Andrew Berry wanted him. He didn't. I don't think he wanted Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, or Shador. They threw all that trash in his face and expect that man to make chicken salad out of chicken trash. You know what?
No. But
he wanted Cam Ward.
Was Deshaun Watson not coming off of an MVP type of career in Houston before he went there?
He went over there, and as soon as he got there, all that stuff came out about them damn lawsuits.
But let's be real.
Here.
Outside of suits, because you're bringing that in there. We all know what happened with the lawsuits. I'm talking about the on the field stuff.
That you don't think that matter? He didn't want Deshaun Watson.
The owner wanted Deshaun Watson. But what I'm saying is this: you're saying that or whatnot, but who else was in the sweepstakes for Deshaun Watson outside of Cleveland?
The Falcons. They should have got him either.
Throw money at him like that.
The Falcons. The only reason why he ain't here. Because they actually gave him a fully guaranteed contract. The
only reason they didn't throw the money at him or whatnot was because of the fact that we was hamstrung and we was in salary cap hell at the time. If we had the money, he would have been a Falcon.
You'd have brought him in here. You wouldn't have none of that defense you got this
when
year.
it happened.
Would not have none of their defense.
No young defense.
Yeah, we would.
Robinson. No nobody.
Again, and look, if we weren't in salary cap hell, he would be here, Ant. That's what I'm getting at. So don't make it seem as if Deshaun was just that trash, because guess what?
When he was at
Houston, no, because when he went to Cleveland, there was a whole bunch of situations. But when he was gonna come to Atlanta, everybody was all on that hype train.
Not everybody.
About Deshaun Watson. It was majority of the fan base was, bro.
I wasn't.
Did y'all hear me? That's the majority of the fan base.
You gotta think about it. This is the same fan base. This is the same fan base that praised Michael Vick and diss Matt Ryan every day. All right, so I'm not going to sit here and act like
they dissing him right now.
They dissing him right
now. They hope he fail. How the heck you gonna hope somebody fail and not even give him a chance to do something?
And I had to tell Cam that. Like, look,
I mean, you got to give a person a chance to do something. You know.
Yeah, but
their own opinions.
I don't think
you don't fail me once.
Hey, wait a minute. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah,
and you're right, Auntie Pam.
I mean, that's true. That's right.
The only thing I said with Coach Cam earlier, because I had to tell him, I said, you got to leave them kids out of it.
Yeah, them kids don't need to be involved. Yeah. Right. You didn't like to tell them that.
I deleted the episode or whatnot, but he was saying, I want the kid. I said, whoa. You can say whatever you want about him. I said, leave that man family out of that, bro. Because guess what? Them kids can't control what they daddy do.
Exactly.
Hell, they was infants when we went to the Super Bowl.
Yes, they were.
Man, I just feel like, bro, why we always got to do the safe pick? I don't want to ruffle no feathers, so let me just do what I think. Man, come on, bro. It's the same stuff every year. What if we do this? And if we do this? Yeah, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. Like, do something that's gonna shake it up. Do something different.
Man, the race
is the same stuff.
They actually did something. They actually did something last year that nobody would even thought they did in the draft. They traded back in and got James Pierce, Jr. Nobody even thought they would have done that.
Yeah.
Well, Terry, remember the year that
I know Terry was here, and I didn't want Terry to go.
Yeah, Terry actually traded back because he was gonna get the year that we were trying, the 2 years that we had people coming in or whatnot. Remember, even in the Kyle Pitts year that we took him, he was trying to get us trade back to get somebody else at that point. So again, when you look at what we have,
it was Latu, right?
Yeah, we don't have no a general manager. Or if they do have a general manager, they haven't announced it yet because he's probably.
They've been announcing tomorrow. They've been announcing tomorrow.
Because here's the thing, as I said before, the process was rushed. They just jumped on whatever, and they really didn't take their time on this.
Or maybe they feel like, or maybe they knew that Seattle was going to win, and that they probably didn't want to wait for Kubiak. They probably wanted to, go ahead and get their coach, get their person, so they can go ahead and start this rebuild. as well too.
We
Maybe
ain't
they
got but
maybe
another 3. We ain't got but another 3 weeks to wait.
I feel you, but at the same time,
But they
we
get them
trying
in
to
the building to see what they had.
we're trying to get people in the building so we can get this thing turned around. So
I just
maybe they
got a
was
feeling.
feeling that way. Maybe they was feeling like, okay, let's go ahead and get that thing turned around, because before Harbaugh even came onto the scene, Stefanski was the top head coach on the market.
So I got something for you, Dre. We waited on Dan Quinn, just like
Who?
my man said down here.
Well,
We
Dan
waited on
Quinn
Dan
went to the
Quinn.
Super Bowl. That we had to wait. We had no other choice but
But
to
here's
wait.
the thing. Again, we waited. That's the point that we're saying.
Yeah, that's the whole
We
point.
waited.
I know, but Kubiak is not our guy. That's. I mean, y'all gotta accept that.
Yeah.
We
That's
already
Move on and accept that.
I just
I
think,
mean, I want Ian Cunningham, but I don't think he's gonna be the guy. I think it's gonna come out of their 49ers front office, and it's gonna be announced tomorrow.
So in the last episode, before I had to delete it, I actually said I accepted that he's here and he's the coach. It's logo or nothing. So I didn't say nothing about my man Kubiak coming in. I ain't say nothing about that. Now,
No, most definitely.
No, no, because if y'all was paying attention to that first episode, I said this is the guy that's here now. We got to support it whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Or you find another logo.
Absolutely.
Now, I said that at the beginning.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you the straight up truth. No, I don't like the move. I have no problem.
I don't either.
And ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, we all got to.
I don't think all of us. I don't think anybody on the panel really like the move like that. But we in the same situation that we was in with Raheem. It is what it is. We got who we got. Only thing we can do now is speculate, and that's all we're really doing. Only thing we can do now is speculate.
Like I said, it ain't a
not
home
even
run.
speculation at this point because
It ain't a home run move for me, but it's a good double for me. That's all I say.
So here's my thing. Okay. Now, if he does come in here and turn it around, I have no problem because everybody that's done tuned into this show, y'all have heard me give credit to when credit is due.
Yes.
I have no problem with that. I gave Kyle Pitts his credit, but he's still in the doghouse with me with a lot of stuff too. But I gave him his credit for balling out this year. I've given credit as much as I've given criticism. So I'm fair across the board with that. Now, but in this situation, the front office is making the same choices as Chris said earlier, over and over. What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and expecting a different result.
So here's
expecting a different result.
So why continue to keep making the same mistakes and not try something different? Because let's be real.
So look at it like this. Hold up. Look at it from this standpoint too. I mean, wouldn't we be making the same mistake as far as waiting on Kubiak? Let's say Kubiak goes to the Super Bowl. We wait on him just like we did with Dan Quinn. And then the situation turns out to be another Dan Quinn situation.
What, getting back to the dance?
I mean, yeah, getting back to the dance or getting back to the dance and failing again.
I don't think we'll ever fail.
You at least take the chance on somebody.
At least you take the chance with that. But my thing is this: at least you ain't gonna fail by giving up damn 25 points again. At least the defense will be straight this time. We just
defense gonna be definitely straight.
Exactly.
I think the defense. I think the defense. If we keep Obrick and Ollie and this defense together, I think we're not going to have a problem with our defense. It's like what you said. It's going to be the offense that we're going to have an issue with. So maybe with the combination of Matt Ryan, and his ties with Stefanski, and then hopefully a good offensive coordinator that comes in here, a wise offensive coordinator that comes in here, maybe they can concoct something or create something that's uniquely Atlanta. Maybe.
So
while they at it, they better pick a good special team coach while they at it.
Yeah.
The special team was roasted last year.
We said this Thursday. And here's the crazy part. I find it funny because a lot of us went to games last year. We got to see it firsthand. Here's the crazy part. When you look at special teams, and I always preach this on this show, that in the trenches, I preach those two things. If you don't have any of those, you're not going to win ball games, and especially in tough ball games. And my thing was right now, we need a defensive tackle right now on this defense. We got
We can get that. We can get that. We can get that in the draft, man, or we can get that in free agency.
What I'm getting at is this:
You can't
bringing
say
in
that.
an offensive guy. You're bringing in Stefanski at this point, and you got Matt Ryan in here. We don't know who the GM is going to be. So here's the thing: if you don't do that, I've been saying, appreciate you, King. What I've been saying is this: if we're going to sit here and build this right, build the trenches first.
I agree.
It's going to be an ugly draft. And this is just me. All right. We got an ugly hire. Guess what? Make the draft just as ugly. Get trench play set.
I agree.
Get skill players anywhere as undrafted because there's so many guys that's going to be around.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw another name out here. And I've been saying this for the longest. He only didn't get into Power 4 schools because of his grades. But I can tell you right now, I'd take him any day on the field. Y'all know I support HBCUs. Go check out a kid by the name of Andrew Bodie, SWAC Offensive Player of the Year, one of the toughest quarterbacks out of Texas. He's number 3 in the state of Texas. Now think about all the quarterbacks that have come through the state of Texas, from state championships to NFL players. He's number 3 on the list as a high school prospect. He goes to HBCUs because he didn't have the grades. When you look at how he cuts it loose, Trent Dilfer was coaching at UAB this year, if y'all remember. They gave them boys hell that day. Trent Dilfer said, hands down, that right there, that's an NFL quarterback. He even said it on the short. So what I'm saying is, when we're bringing a coach in here, the question is this: how are you going to attack this draft? Are you going to be able to build your team because you only have limited picks? Are you going to go out and get guys that are in the undrafted side of the house that can make an impact on this team?
If they were smart, they'll do that.
And I'm not just saying HBCUs. You got Division II schools because Trinidad Chambliss just showed everybody what it was. But trips at Ferris State and then coming to the SEC and dominating.
Yes.
There's too many players out here that's like that. And I said this the other night. Shout out to Taquez Richardson out of Mays High School. And I've been preaching this. I talked about him. Georgia was smart enough to take him from Alabama A&M. I hate seeing players leave HBCUs, 300 snaps, and only gave up 1 sack and started 12 games as a true freshman. Now he's going to Georgia to be developed. If this kid balls out, this is a guy y'all want to bring hometown guys back, home state guys back. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him.
I say this, fellas. I think in the next couple of years we're gonna have a totally new offensive line. Because you look at Cleveland, you can say what you want to about Cleveland.
They can run that ball.
Joe Batonio, doggone Jack Conklin. They had some fire offensive linemen in Cleveland. And this offensive line, I didn't realize the Falcons had the 5th oldest line in the league.
Yeah.
They got to retool this offensive line now. And I think
why you think we've been saying this?
It's old,
Why you think we've been saying this damn near every episode?
Yeah.
And now you're starting to see that everybody was saying I was hating, but it's like no, Miss Pam. But here's the thing: Ant can tell you that because he saw it in the chat. Dre saw it in the chat. Because I'm pointing stuff out.
Yeah,
I'm hating. Or if it's not me, if K-Dub is pointing something out, or anybody else, we're considered hating on the team. But the problem is this: when can we be honest about this football team? We are not a championship caliber team yet.
Not yet.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We have good talent on this team, but we are not a championship team.
I mean, the next thing I'm worried about, the other thing I'm worried about too, man, is due to the fact that we did let Terry Fontenot go. I'm worried about this draft. I'm worried about how they looking at these prospects.
I think we'll be in good shape because the GMs that they're looking at are excellent in scouts.
Yeah.
The 2 top ones that we are aiming at, the Ian Cunningham and the one from San Francisco, he's good in pro scouts.
Okay.
And then I think they still keeping the old scout team. I don't think they dismembered them at all. I mean, I hadn't heard anything that they were firing anything about Cal Smith. I think he's still on board. So they pretty much kept everything the same. They just got rid of the GM and the head coach.
Anybody
I feel
in the
like
GM,
everybody on this video got more sense than what they got going on right now. They should hire. I'm just keep it real because I don't see it. I'm sorry. Bro. Man.
You just gotta be
Hey, but
patient.
Chris. Hey, but Chris.
I was like you last year with, 2 years ago with Raheem when they hired him. I did not like the
yeah, I
hire,
never wanted
but
Raheem.
but
I ain't got no
but but
problem saying that,
I really did. My son-in-law had to talk me
bro.
off the ledge,
The
but
coach I
he
wanted,
still his talking wasn't good.
the coach I wanted 2 years ago is Seattle right now, the #1 seed. I
We
screamed
all
Mike
thought, we all
McDonald's
said
name.
this. We
I
all
wanted
said it
Mike
should have
McDonald
been.
from the jump.
Hey, but
Mhm.
we all said
Yeah,
if it wasn't him, Joe Brady should have been the other one that was offered.
Yep,
yeah.
We
Joe Brady
yep.
was our choice.
Ooh, can we get
LSU.
Joe Brady as OC?
no,
Oh,
he
I
ain't
would do
leaving
that.
Buffalo.
They
He
ain't
leaving the
gonna
head
let him
coach.
go. They're not
He ain't
gonna let
leaving
him
the head
go.
coach.
They're
I
not
don't
gonna
know,
let him
man.
go.
I
Listen,
think Johnson ass out of there, y'all.
Dre, I'm gonna give you this, bro.
Yeah.
The last time they had an OC that was as successful as this man, Ted Montebrota, former head coach that coached for the Colts back in the day when they
Okay.
Mhm.
in the late 70s, and ended up going to Buffalo and taking those guys to helping take them to 4 Super Bowls with Tom
Mhm.
Levy. Think about it.
Mhm.
Think about it. They were called the bickering Bills when Thurman Thomas and people don't realize this. Thurman Thomas and Jim Kelly hated each other when they first was around,
Yeah,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
they became close. That was my
Yeah.
childhood. I'm gonna
Mhm.
be real with you. I was a Falcons fan, but I about jumped off the ledge when Dion left and almost became a Bills fan. If y'all want to know the truth, because again, one of my favorite players of all time is Bruce Smith. One of the
Yes.
greatest to ever do it. I still say Deacon Jones. Deacon Jones is the best to me, and then Claude Humphrey, and then everything else. That's how I feel. That's my
Yep.
personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claude don't
I
get
agree with
love
you.
he deserves. Now,
So you
but
saying there's no possibility of them letting
they
Joe.
not letting Joe go. No, if he
Okay.
leaves, he's
Oh
gonna
no,
be a
they're not
head.
gonna
I
let him
don't think
go.
they'll
Not even after
No.
this
they'll
loss.
just
They
move.
just hold up. They
Dre,
just
That's
lost.
like us leaving, letting
Dre,
Jeff Albright go. They ain't gonna
Hey
let him
man,
go. No.
but
it's a
Dre, if he
possibility.
leaves, Dre, if he leaves, he's going for a head coaching job. He's not going
Yeah.
to lateral for an OC
Okay.
job.
It's a
Okay.
possibility,
And
You
y'all.
got
think
it. Okay.
I'm gonna give you another offensive coordinator you got to look at this point. If you're gonna sit
Okay.
here and look,
Okay.
you need to look at Ken Dorsey.
Mm.
Everybody's
Yeah.
been sleeping on that.
Not
Ken
bad.
Dorsey is
Not
a
bad.
hell of a football mind.
Yes. Yes.
Nobody's talking about it. If we're gonna bring in offensive minds, if you can't get Mike McDaniel or you can't get Byron Leftwich, I think you can get Leftwich, even though Leftwich is at Colorado with Dion. Go get
Yeah.
Ken Dorsey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bring him
Yeah.
in.
I
That's
think
another one.
whatever
Where's
Brian,
coach
let
Ken
me
Dorsey?
ask you
Where's
this.
Ken Dorsey at? Where's he at right now?
he used to be, he
He's
was
in Buffalo too. I mean,
Buffalo for a
he's in
while.
Dallas now.
Yeah, he in
Dallas.
Dallas
He's
with
a
Brian
So
Schottenheimer.
here's the thing. He's a passing game specialist in Dallas. It's a reason I'm saying bring him as an OC.
Yeah.
Offer him the job. He'll
Yeah.
leave Dallas in a heartbeat. Guarantee you that to be an OC.
Yes. Yes.
Hey man, I don't care who they bring in. I don't want to see another damn pistol formation in my life, bro. You hear me?
But
No
so
more
here's
Who
the
you
thing.
think they're gonna pick as a quarterback coach? What
We
would be
just
a good fit
That's
for
gonna be.
quarterback
That's gonna be
coach?
who. That's
That's
probably gonna be on the head coach.
probably why.
I think
Huh?
Stefanski. I think Stefanski, because Stefanski is a good quarterback coach. He
Yeah.
might do it
Yeah. He
himself.
was. Yeah.
but here's the
But they
thing.
gotta have a quarterback coach. They cannot not have a quarterback coach. I mean, he can't be offensive coordinator and the quarterback coach. You gotta have somebody in the quarterback ears. You know.
Okay, look, we
Possibility.
can't
It's
hear you,
possibility.
bro. If you were saying something, we can't hear you. I see you moving, but we couldn't hear a word you say. We just see your hands moving. Yeah.
I know
Yeah. We
That's how
can't hear
I'm
you,
on
bro.
good
earlier.
quarterback
But he
coach.
was
I don't know what's going on with
Say
Street
you.
Yard.
Hey, you out of there, man. Hey,
he was talking for about 10
you out of
minutes.
there.
I said,
Street
wait a
Yard
minute.
and the bad weather messing me up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we getting ready to get more snow up here, so it is what it is. But all I'm saying is at this point,
Can y'all hear me?
Ken Dorsey is
Now I can
perfect.
hear you.
Now we can.
Yeah.
I just saw you doing all this.
Okay,
Yeah.
Stefanski need to worry about running the whole team. He don't need to be calling no play. Worry about running the whole operation. And then let somebody
I
else
agree with you.
let somebody
I agree
else
with you.
come in there and call those plays. And we need an excellent quarterback coach. I understand that you can do it, if in a pinch, but we need you to run the whole show. Don't be
Yeah.
giving yourself too much on your plate. You know what I'm saying? And coach this team the right way. That's
And
about it.
Man,
Michael
we
Penix complained that he didn't have no support from that offensive unit in the press conference. Talking about he had his high school coach and all that. I don't want to hear none of that. I want to hear the quarterback coach in his ear. That's what
Yeah.
I want to hear.
A
we
quarterback
need
coach that
Jesus
go
at this
coach it,
point.
that coach him hard, man. Coach
But
him
here's
hard.
but here's the
Exactly.
but here's the question though. This
So
is the
I'm
other
curious to see who they select because I just cannot believe he's not choosing
but
anybody for that position. You know.
so
But
here's the question I got.
I'm
This is
hoping
something
he'll
everybody.
keep Leffer. But if he don't keep Leffer, he got to find somebody better.
I don't like
That's
that.
So here, so hold up. Here's the
huh?
question I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. Now, you just brought up a valid point about Penix in that sense. In that sense, here's the question: Does in that sense, when you talk about Penix not having
I can't hear it.
anybody getting on him or
Can't hear
whatnot,
it.
was he? Do you think he was open to hard coaching, or with this staff that was here, or do you think he was tired of that mess and might have had a spat with him and they just said, "All right, the hell with you," and just moved on? Because there's so many things that we don't know that went on behind closed doors. That's the other question.
I'm gonna go out and come
I
Because
don't
back
think
in.
I
We
don't
don't
think we
know.
I don't think we had that problem with Penix, man. I don't think Penix minds being coached hard. He doesn't that his character doesn't
yeah,
come off as a crybaby for being coached hard.
of
So I don't
course.
think that was the case.
But that's a fair question to ask because here's the
No,
thing.
very true.
How
Yeah.
many guys have we seen act one way on camera, but then when it's all said and done and it's over with, it's a totally different story that comes out. Because we've heard that about many athletes.
Yeah.
Not saying him, I'm just speaking on we already know. He
The
already got
possibility.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a possibility. So I'm not
Possibility.
saying that he's that, but let's be real. How many guys have we heard about? They're nice guys on camera, but they're not nice off camera. We've heard
Kirk,
that.
Man,
Kirk Cousin. Let me quit playing. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing.
No, you serious about that?
Yeah, let me stop playing.
man, we need somebody that gonna throw a headset, kick over a cooler,
Yeah,
instead
man.
of just on the
I miss
sideline looking
I miss
stupid
that.
chewing bubble gum, man.
I
But
need that. I need
Like
five.
we soft, bro. Like, and you know me, Ron. I roll tide to the death, but we soft. We soft, and that's the culture. It's soft, safe.
facts.
Let me stay over here. I don't want to go out on 285, 85. That's too much traffic. I don't want to. Let me stay over here on this side road. That's
Hey,
us. And until we get out of that and get some fire behind us, we gonna be the same old Falcons. One
But
and
maybe that's
five,
why
talking about what we gonna get in the
I'm
draft
glad we
next
went
year.
through the military when we did, because here's the funny part. When you hear about guys getting what, and I'm just throwing this out here because, like you said, it's the culture. When you hear guys getting what they call stress cards in boot camp,
oh
you get
no, boy, stop. Stop.
oh no, Dre, you know I'm not lying. Me and K Dub they had this conversation. Guys get their feelings hurt, or girls get their feelings hurt. They got to leave them alone. And I sit back and I'm like, the purpose of boot camp is to weed out the weak and keep the folks that are strong enough to get through that to get in, because you're not going to have anybody that's going to be pampering you when situations get bad, when lives are on the line, or when something is happening that is traumatic. You're not going to have that. And here's the thing. People want to make all the money in the world, and people want to sit back and cry or whatnot. You get what I'm saying? About having people get in their face and there's no accountability. Don't expect to make big dollars if you're not going to take big criticism. It's part of the life.
You got to. You
It's
got
part of
to.
the life. I'm not going to feel bad for you because of the fact that I know that some kids are going to their first game. Their parents are barely able to afford it. They got to save up 6-7 months just to have seats in a damn nosebleed section, just
Yeah.
to watch you play.
Facts.
And then
And
you don't know,
Yeah.
and then you don't know how far these people done drove
thank
sometimes,
you.
or flew. So
You got people flying over from Germany. You got people flying in, and I'm speaking on that because we've seen Falcon fans that have flown from Germany, England, and Australia and different places to come watch the birds. And then you got people that road trip to go there, and then you got people that spend money on parking passes. You got people spending money on food. You got people spending money on paraphernalia. You got content creators taking time out of their day to give people information from a different perspective of journalism that might not be traditional. Because let's keep it real. I'm gonna tell you this here. I make the jokes and I laugh or whatnot, and it's just what it is, because a lot of people try to trash people that are mom and pop. It's like I'm a poli-sci graduate, international relations. So I could actually go into being
no relations.
Yeah, no relations. I could actually go into being a political news reporter if I wanted to. I choose not to because that's not my lane. Even though I'm very educated with politics, but this is not the platform for that. But when it comes to this, it's funny because the traditional journalists that we've seen recently that have shown their hand, and we talked about it, and I know Miss Lynn Jones personally. Shout out to Miss Lynn. And the crazy part about it is that woman runs one of the largest black newspapers there, but she did something that was unconventional. The traditionalists got in their feelings about it. And my thing is, this is what we do. We take time out and give people not a traditional type of show. We're going to give you an opportunity to speak. Now, we might not agree with what you're saying, but we're going to, I can't speak for everybody's platform, but we're going to respect you on this one. Now, if you do what this idiot did earlier, you're going to get kicked.
Oh, man.
I had to delete that video.
That might have been the first time that ever happened all these years we've been doing the show.
Hey, man, it's the first time for everything, man. You just
see.
I guess he was feeling a little lonely tonight, man. He should have said that for his woman.
What he was thinking about.
He should have said that for his woman. Because he did. Look, I ain't even being funny. And yes, I got an old lady. I like what I like, but damn it, he wasn't winning no contest with that. He showed. He's gonna keep that a buck. Sitting here popping up on our screen, man. Dog, if you put a flash Vienna sausages, take that mess to the hood corner store and put it in the can. We ain't got it up in here.
I'm like, man, what?
Hold on. What happened? What happened?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
What happened?
Look, Chris, everybody was laughing about the whole thing because I was pissed at first, and I just laughed. I said, I didn't see why he alone on a Saturday night doing stuff like that.
I was trying to figure out how long he's gonna stay on the screen. I'm like, what's going on?
Because we looked, it was real quick, and I had pulled it down. I said, yeah, I got to delete this video real quick, man. We won't need the channel flag for that. So he flashed everybody on the camera, bro. That's what happened.
I'd have been on a lot of podcasts.
That's crazy.
I just ain't seen that. I ain't seen that like that. I was like, wow.
Because what I did tonight, I was just gonna let folks come in here and not even have to have their cameras on tonight because it was late. Yeah. And I was just gonna have it to where, hey man, just come in, talk about this here. But then, when you give people an inch, they take a mile. But in his case,
we know Stefanski wasn't on his map.
Yes, Stefanski. Hey, Kato, we just had to tell him. Once you get the hell out. We had to tell him to get up out of there, man.
Man, great. Hey, I got a question for you guys, man. What do you guys think the New Jersey is gonna look like?
They got a crossing between the old throwbacks, possibly. That's what I've been hearing. Mm-hmm. I just wonder what helmet they're gonna go with.
We need to see what the playoffs look like. They go out there playing some t-shirt for all I care. We need to come on, man. Come on, man.
He said playing some wife beaters.
Right, yeah, facts.
Playing some wife beaters. The Falcon wife, the Atlanta wife beaters.
Yeah, facts.
He said play with some wife beaters, and y'all got a cooler full of Hennessy on the side.
Yeah. For real. I'll take that.
So what you gonna do now? What you gonna ask the Magic City Dancers to be the cheerleaders now?
Hey, like the meme machine. Like the meme machine.
Why we might? Hey, I
Well,
mean, it just. I mean,
was,
like I say, bro. I mean, all jokes aside, bro. It just.
if we gonna be the meme machine or whatever, you at least got to have some people that's got some convict in them. And I ain't talking about the Adam Sandler meme machine. I'm talking about the Burt Reynolds meme machine where they didn't
the Burt Reynolds.
I think to be real with you, bro. I think I hate to say this, bro, but I think Vic, that's why we do what we do now. I think after that situation with Vic, bro, everything is just safe, bro. Everything is just
These the ones.
PC.
These the ones we need right here. My bad, bro.
I like that. But everything is just PC, bro. Everything is politically correct. It just, bro, we got the dopest city in America to me, bro. And that's just me. Like, why we gotta keep going through
It's because we are the dopest city.
All
we can't have it all. We can listen. We can't have it all, bro. Like we killing it.
But can we get a little something? Can we get a little lemon pepper on these wings?
We got a little lemon pepper.
We got lemon pepper on our defense.
Yeah, we got some pepper there. We just gotta get some lemon on the offense.
But the thing,
add the trenches, like Ryan said.
But the thing that I'm saying, and I hear what y'all saying, but what's gonna happen when that defense ain't there? Because every year is something. Either we got defense, we ain't got offense. We got jam, we ain't got we got jelly, no peanut butter. It's always
I think it's gonna be different. I think it's actually gonna be different because
hold up, man, Chris, you said something, and I just thought about it. Here you go.
Y'all ain't never got two things that match.
Never.
Chris, you said it, and I forgot I had that on the board. I said I got to throw this in. My boy just brought up a good memory.
But maybe.
Did I bring up a point?
Go ahead.
I think Matt Ryan is the right person to know what to put on the team because he's been playing with, lack of a defense and all that. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna dress both sides of the trenches and all that. You just gotta
understand. He did say in one of the broadcasts. He did say in one of the broadcasts that he was doing for the Falcons that he wished he had this defense when he played. Mm-hmm. That Matt Ryan. I'm talking about Matt Ryan.
We got unfinished business to handle. Okay. With unfinished business, you're bringing in a guy that lost a locker room, dude. That had a talent.
Do we know that? We don't know that. We don't know that though.
A world of good. We don't know what he gonna. He may be different here with a new owner, with a friendlier owner, because you don't know what the front office was like in Cleveland.
So here's the question I got for you. Well, here's the thing: Cleveland is more of a storybook franchise than we are.
True.
But I'm not finna speak. I'm not gonna speak too heavy on that. I'm gonna leave a history lesson alone. But here's the question I got for you: since we saying that or whatnot.
Okay.
Boy, I got to take a deep breath for this one.
Go ahead, bro. I got something after you say that.
Let it out. Let it out.
Now we know Cleveland is one of those situations that it's just they just cursed because they lose a team, and the team they lose wins 2 Super Bowls in another city, a rival city at that. Because Cleveland and Baltimore were rivals back in the 60s and 70s. And so when you see this now, where Cleveland, they just can't get anything right. LeBron was the only thing that literally brought them some light when he won them a championship.
Right.
LeBron, and ever since he left.
And Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Man, Bone Thugs been retired for a minute, bro.
What you said? You said brought the city light. So Bone Thugs and Harmony brought them light.
When LeBron brought when LeBron brought that championship there, it is what it is. Hell, my godfather still to this day thanks Ernest Biner for fumbling that football because real talk, he don't fumble that ball. John Elway might get his first chip in the 80s instead of against us.
Yeah.
Just being real with you on that.
Yo.
But looking at what we have with Stefanski at this point, when have we ever really been serious about football here in Atlanta? The Smith boys used it as a tax return. Arthur Blank does not mind spending money but is wasting it in the wrong areas. And now this guy's here. A lot of people gonna say, well, you need to give it a chance. Here's the thing. We've been giving this team a chance since most of us started being fans. And
so what you want to do?
Can I ask
old school fans have been here for a long time and ain't going nowhere. What's up, Chris?
I just want to ask everybody, I'm gonna put this in the best terms I can put it. You got a cousin. You love him to death. My cousin in Cleveland, but he finna move to Atlanta. Your cousin a thief. Known thief. You think you gonna let him come move with you and think he gonna be any different?
Hell no.
Just answer that.
Well, Tom McClure is backing him. Mud Duck them backed him.
Mud Duck backed him up.
Listen.
Okay.
How the fires, they're trying to put out the fires from the fans. That's the reason you see a lot of these older players saying stuff.
Yeah.
They already know how this fan base is. Look,
they know.
I love Mud Duck, but you ain't finna shut this fan base up saying that.
Like I said in the beginning,
what's gonna set the fan base up is winning. That's what's gonna set the fan base up.
That's the whole thing. He's sitting there saying, give it a chance. Like, dude, don't tell people to give it a chance when we've heard this same song and dance since your ass was playing. Yeah. Don't do that. Go ahead.
You just gotta listen, man. You just gotta prove it at this point. Like the only thing you can do right now is to bring in a competent OC. Like I said earlier, bring in a competent OC,
offense, and a competent special team coach.
There you go.
And a strength and
then what you do, and then what you do after that.
Why you at it?
And then what you do after that is you bring in somebody like a Roddy White for a wide receiver coach or something like that.
Man,
I like Terrence Mathis.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll take Terrence Mathis too.
Because here's the problem. Terrence Mathis is coaching young kids. He was coaching. Morehouse fired him and did him wrong. There's a lot that went down with that, and I'm not.
So you bring Terrence Mathis back on then.
I just put it this way. I know some things about it, and I know some people that work there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I say. And they tied to it. And it's just an ugly situation. And look, I support all HBCUs, always will, but I will never, ever wear any Morehouse paraphernalia on this show ever again.
Wow.
Wait till about Friday. Breaking news: Falcons hired Bobby Boucher.
So here's the thing. So this is what, and I'm not gonna get into the Morehouse situation because for me, I understand it's a traditional school and it's not for athletics. It's mainly for academics. You got schools that are for that, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But don't bring in a guy that really wants to coach football and wants to turn your program around, but y'all are not willing to help him turn it around. But y'all want to complain about the man. And let's put it this way. He just had a tight end go to Vanderbilt that left his program that was one of the top in the HBCU ranks.
Wow.
Think about that. A kid from Morehouse getting an offer to go to Vanderbilt for football.
Yeah.
Just saying. But this is what Mud Duck said. To all the haters questioning this hire, this man can coach ball. Go look at Bill Belichick and record in Cleveland, and he turned out to be okay. Trust our guys and watch. Here's what I got to say to that. The difference between Belichick and this man, Belichick was groomed in that New York Giants system. Belichick called those defenses that won those championships. He had a pedigree before he went to Cleveland.
Yeah.
2 Super Bowls. Coached one of the greatest defensive players of all time in Lawrence Taylor. Coached a great defensive player in Harry Carson, Hall of Famer. If we gonna do this. And then let's talk about something else. He was on the Baltimore Colts in the 70s under Ted Marchibroda, who I spoke on, who helped Buffalo get the 4 Super Bowls. He was a gopher. He was an assistant coach that was at the bottom of the totem pole. This man been in the NFL since the 70s. It's a difference. Mm-hmm. He was groomed in this. How dare you compare this dude to Bill Belichick? Belichick earned his stripes.
Hey, well, maybe Stefanski earned it here, man. I'm trying not to be negative about this whole thing, about the whole situation.
It's not
It's just,
it's just the fact that people. My thing is this: I like the positive vibe. I rock with it, but I need people to stop being delusional about stuff and let's call a spade because people was crying and complaining, literally. No, he's Bobby. He got 6 as a head coach, but before he got those 6 as a head coach, he had 2 as an assistant. Go look at his record. New York Giants. He got Bill Parcells 2 Super Bowls with that defense.
Yeah.
He's got 8 rings to be exact.
Yeah.
2 of those he had. That's why I said he had a pedigree before he came into being a head coach. So if you're gonna quote his rings and quote his stats, quote Belichick and talk about the fact that he earned a place in being a head coach. Who do you think schooled Ozzie Newsome on how to draft?
I mean, he was coach of the year twice. Stefanski.
I'm not taking nothing away from that. But
I mean, it's something.
It's something,
man.
He's this and that. Come on, y'all.
K-Dub, your mic's out on here, man. That's great that we got a 2-time coach of the year. That's great. What are you gonna do with it here in Atlanta? Are you gonna be able to build this offensive line back? Are you gonna get us a defensive tackle to help our defense so we don't give up crucial running plays in crucial moments in games like we did? Even though we had 57 sacks, we still are weak and soft in the gut when it comes to running that stopping the run.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you gonna bolster this offensive line at this point to protect? Supposedly, as Arthur Blank says, I think Michael Penix is gonna be our future. It's a difference between saying he is our future and saying I think. Go back and listen to that press conference. He said, I think.
Okay.
I don't like the non-confidence in that.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question though, but why we saying, oh well he was a 2-time coach of the year. Yeah, and Cleveland still fired him. So what that mean?
Saying? I don't care about no coach of the year. He didn't do anything with any one of those 2 years that he won coach of the year. What did he win?
They still let him walk out the door. Like, so
what is his overall?
What we hang our hat on?
Like I said, I am Missouri. I want to see what he do on the field. He got to show me. I want to see some wins. And if he wins some games,
who is Tommy Reese?
Auntie Pam, remember
who is Tommy Reese?
Remember I said I called this. He had a little NFL experience, but he was at Alabama, and Chris knew him very well.
Who is Tommy Reese?
It's finna be all bad, bro. Just know that. It's finna be all bad, bro.
Hold on. What's his experience? Hold on. What's the experience of Tommy Reese?
So here's the thing. Tommy Reese,
he got a little college and pro, but he's not a good OC though.
It's finna be all bad, bro.
Bro, put it this way.
It's
Tommy Reese
was
the offensive assistant for the Chargers. He got fired. Notre Dame, he was a quarterbacks coach from 2017 to 2019. He was with Notre Dame from 2020 to 2022. He was with Alabama in 2023. He's been with Cleveland since 2024. He was a pass game specialist, tight ends coach, and offensive coordinator in 2025. Tommy Reese, if you don't know who he is, he's a former Notre Dame quarterback.
Terrible.
Why do you think we all said, please get Mike McDaniel if you're going to do this? But again, you bring Reese in here.
Another what you say earlier, bro? Another homeboy hired.
Homeboy hired. Oh, my homeboy.
It's finna be the same two-step.
They're gonna be happy with this.
Oh yeah, they gonna be happy.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Who the fuck is a Tommy Reese, man?
Hey, look, you gonna learn today, Clay.
I'm sorry, man. I was so, man. Listen, who?
Dre,
I'm telling you, bro.
Dre, now you see what I'm talking about when I
This.
This is a guy that's botched. Put it this way. He botched talent when he had it at Alabama. He botched talent, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So just think about it. You look at majority of them boys that was on that team that played under Reese.
They had one job.
No, but here's the thing. They was under, wait a minute. They was in the Saban era, so these are Saban players. So Saban gets when he was coaching, he was getting NFL caliber players, even on their down years.
Mm-hmm.
He watched their offense badly.
What year was Tommy Reese at Alabama?
2023.
2023.
Yes. Think about it. They stopped Georgia's three-peat.
They did that year.
Think about it. And they was bad that year. They weren't good offensive. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If it's anything, please just get a competent OC. Don't bring this man.
Y'all.
Hey, just call me when y'all ready to protest.
It's up.
Hey, look, hey, and you know what? If he bring Tyler Reese here, you know what? Half this fan base gonna be like this.
Yeah, it's over.
That's how this fan base gonna be. They just gonna be out of it, boy.
He ain't even finna get the train. The train ain't even finna come out the station, bro. It's finna be the man. I think it just
Tommy Reese,
bro. Tired, bro. Saying the same old. Let's give it a chance. We gonna see. Come on, Falcons. Yeah, all right.
Tommy Reese,
Yeah,
man.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna have to do some more research on Tommy.
Yeah,
Go
no
right
need.
ahead.
I'm gonna have to.
You ain't gonna find no nothing in that research.
Anybody else? He named the wide receiver. He named the.
You better hope Tommy Reese phone cut off or something. He couldn't get in touch with.
Man, listen.
This is an ugly, ugly situation.
I mean, this could have been good if they just hired go get an OC, man. Somebody. Go get an OC that's competent, that got some type of experience, like head coaching experience. Something.
If you're not gonna make a splash with the head coach, make a splash with the OC, man.
Exactly, man.
So here's the thing, Auntie Pam. See, I'm gonna go back to y'all. Richard Pryor is one of my favorite comedians. My grandfather put me on him when I was little. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it like Rich. It was a famous movie by the name of Which Way Is Up.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies.
I remember that movie.
When he goes in the church and he says, "Oh Lord, help this man because he's got a tad of lunacy." Now sit down before I put this glove on your ass. That's what I'm gonna do to Matt Ryan. I'm gonna put this glove on your ass. Just like in that movie. See, I can't say the other word that he said in there because it's little, in that part it was a word that he said that might, wouldn't float well with some of the viewers. But if you see the end of that part where he said, "I'm gonna put that glove on your ass," that's how Falcon fans are gonna feel if this does not work.
All right.
But again,
I'm gonna still support the logo, y'all. Gotta support it.
So here's the thing, he's here.
Oh no, we're gonna support the logo. We're gonna do that.
Man.
They gonna support the logo. It just that's what our feelings are right now.
So the only bright side, the roadkill right now is the fact that we keeping Oberg.
Yeah, we keeping Oberg.
But here's Oberg is not off the hook. He got to stop the run. Okay.
No, I agree. But at least Oberg have a chance in order to resolve not being able to stop the run.
What's the score in the 49ers and Seattle's game? Because you're going to announce the GM tomorrow.
It don't even matter who the GM. It don't matter who the GM is because the head coach already here.
It will matter. It will matter. It will matter.
Oh
man!
So
sell the team, turn it into a casino.
So the final score to the 49ers and Seahawks game is 41-6 Seahawks.
A beatdown. It was a beat down of raw.
Beat down, boy.
And y'all didn't want to wait for Clint Kubiak offensively.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say not wait. I did not say not wait.
No, that was not on me. I believe. The team ran the ball all the way down. Their special team was good too. Now you can't blame that on the offense. I mean, defense collectively they got a good team.
I believe Clint Kubiak turned us down, man. I believe he turned us down.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. if that man got Sam Darnold to play at a Pro Bowl level and they're going to the NFC Championship game, why the hell wouldn't you take him? And Sam Darnold was a journeyman in his career. He turned
Maybe
it
Kubiak
around
didn't want to be.
in Minnesota.
Maybe Kubiak didn't want to be here.
You know what I'm saying? I think he turned us down.
Yeah, maybe Kubiak didn't want to be here.
Look,
I
I
don't
ain't gonna say that.
think
No.
he did, bro.
I would say that. He probably did not want the defensive coordinator. He probably wanted
Exactly. And then I think, hold on. I think Matt Ryan has been listening to some of these podcasts, to be honest with you. And I think he's noted that the fans want Obrick, right? So they was like, okay, we're gonna give the fans what they want. A coach that's gonna come in here and agree to keep Obrick on this team. So we got to look at the bright side of the roadkill on this situation. So we got a coach that's going to come in here. He agreed to keep Obrick, which means we keep this defense together. So now we just got to trust Matt Ryan and all the heads that are coming in order to improve this offense. Now, if the offense look like, the backside of a donkey's ass, then we can say something. But until that time, it sucks. That's all I'm going to say.
Let me ask you.
He need to go ahead and announce the GM tonight. He need to go ahead and announce that tonight.
I think it's Cunningham, man. I think they still want Cunningham.
Wait a minute.
They saying Williams.
I think it's Josh Williams.
So wait a minute.
Okay.
So here's the thing, Gray. Everybody keeps saying, well, you got to get this here. I'm going to tell y'all this here. I don't have to do nothing but stay black and die and continue to do what?
They're doing my job.
I'm just doing my job. Yeah.
They're doing my job.
So guess what? Y'all can sit back and keep saying this, but I'm going to do my job. And I tell people all the time.
Everybody say hello to the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy, and I'm okay with it. I like being the bad guy because guess what?
You gotta have a bad guy. You gotta have a good guy in the podcast. I mean, it's all there. You got to.
But guess what? Good. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm the bad guy against other people that try to talk about this team. I just wear the moniker well. I like it. I'm okay with it because I can admit when I'm wrong. But damn it, don't let me be right.
I'm hoping you're right, though. I'm hoping you're wrong. Actually, I'm hoping you're right.
The one thing I like to be right about is if we make the right hire at offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You don't bring in a yes man. You bring in a guy that can actually get a lot out of this talent, because we already know your track record with being an OC. It ain't good, and you're a head coach. It's not.
So
good.
now you got to prove it.
Now you got to prove it.
You come in here. You come in here with the fans already knowing that you got to go balls to the wall when you come in here as the head coach. Is that me?
No, that was K Dub.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn, K Dub. Damn, what?
Yeah, that's yours, K Dub.
Oh, Cadillac converter, man.
Wow.
Yeah, pop out and pop back in. His mic ain't working, and now we get the buzzing. Damn.
That yeah, man.
Just
damn. But so what's his name again? You said his name is Tommy Reese's?
Tommy Reese.
Oh, my bad.
Man,
Reese's.
Don't jinx
Can
Dre,
y'all hear me
please don't
now?
do
Don't
that.
jinx us.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Well,
just saying.
no,
I want Stefanski. When he had his press conference, I just don't come in with all these grand promises, talking about this and talking about that. Just come in and coach, man. Come in.
Let's come in and coach.
All that. Oh, we're
Keep your head down.
We're a quarterback away. We are this. We that. No, man. Just come in and coach.
Boy,
Come in here and coach, man.
If he come in with some kind of rah-rah speech,
Yeah.
he
gonna
come
get.
in telling expectations right off the bat.
Like, hey, if he come in with that, man, only thing you're gonna hear is those Mossberg 500s cocking. That's all you're gonna hear.
Yeah, man. Come in and coach, man. Thank you for
Come
the
in and coach, man.
opportunity
That's all you can
to
do.
coach here, and let's get to work. That's basically what I want to hear. Thank you for
That's
the
it, man.
opportunity. Let's get to work. That's
Well,
it.
even Bobby Means know this. That's why we were saying that, bro. Because listen, Kevin Stefanski has a loyalty to Tommy Rees. They're good buddies off of the field.
Man,
But
forget that buddy stuff, man. Listen, when we go,
But that's
God,
how. But you
But
know.
Dre, that's
But
how
you
they
know.
work.
But you know that's how. And I'm gonna say it the best way I can say it. You know that's how they do. That's how they do.
I'm
You see what
tired of
I'm
listen, man.
saying?
I'm tired of the nepotism, man. Like that's all that is. It's just nepotism. Like I understand,
That's
you
how
know,
they do.
Straight like that.
God,
When he
leave, man.
hired Matt
Look.
Ryan,
When you get had, I'm bringing
bro,
you.
I knew.
It wasn't.
Again,
It
He
was.
hired Matt
That's
Ryan, I knew.
that's not. Listen, man. You can't put that on Matt. I don't even think you could put that on Matt.
I'm gonna be real.
Matt
I
don't
don't
know what he
believe it was.
doing.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Nah, it ain't Matt, man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Stefanski is bringing this guy in.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really believe that Matt came into the building. I think he's just gonna help with probably certain player evaluations, but when it comes to a coach, I truly believe this hiring firm is the one that made this choice. We have two
I don't
hiring
think
firms.
so. I mean, how is that
No.
possible? What? Hold on. I just got a question.
But they did have the hiring firm helping them with the search. So Matt Ryan already,
Damn,
when
Matt
he
Ryan
had
even
during his press conference, he was saying that he knew to this, and he don't feel super comfortable, and he's gonna take a lot of information. So when they say this is the guy you should hire, he's gonna put all the efforts in hiring that guy.
And again, Dre, listen, we got a hiring firm helping run this team because Arthur Blank doesn't know football. You've been an owner for over 20 years.
So then what's the point of having Matt Ryan? What's the point of having Matt Ryan if we still got the hiring firm?
Because
he wants to feel right. Nobody in this organization knows what accountability is. And he's
There
one
you
of them.
go. He wants somebody he trusts, and the fan base
No,
trusts him.
that's fine. That's fine. You can have somebody you trust. If Matt Ryan is the guy that you trust, then allow Matt Ryan to hire the GM and the coach. You shouldn't need no hiring firm because Matt Ryan is the football guy, right? If he's the football guy, he should know the coaches. He should be able to. Hold on, Auntie. He should be able to put this panel together, to put these coaches together for the best results. I just don't think, me personally, if I'm hiring the football guy, I don't need a outside source. You my outside source because you're my subject matter expert. That's a military term for you guys that don't know. So if you the subject matter expert, I'm coming to you. Nobody else.
Man,
So Dre, here's a question I got for you. Now, I'm going back to my military days too when you say that. Okay. How many times have we seen incompetent officers, JOs, because that's what Matt is at this point. He's a JO. He is a JO right now. And guess what? Yes, you had experience on the enlisted side, but you don't know how things work in the ward room. You don't know how things work at that higher level yet.
But that's hold on. Let me stop you right there, man, because we all know that from an Army perspective, enlisting is the backbone. You see what I'm saying? So I would rather have an enlisted. I would rather have an enlisted former E6, former E7 who transitioned over to green and gold in order to become an officer because he knows what the oversight, he knows what the other side looks like. He knows what the locker room looks like. He knows what a winning culture looks like. He knows how he should know how to put these pieces together because you're supposed to be playing chess, not checkers.
So Dre, so here's a question I got for you. You put that out here like that. Now you were Army, right?
Yeah.
I was Coast Guard. K-Dub was Navy. Now
okay.
we can tell you, and we was out at sea. Now you understand this from what it is. We know the enlisted side is the backbone. You was an enlisted man, right?
Yes, sir.
Same here. So was K-Dub. Now, how many of these guys that we've seen go from green to gold that kissed ass to move up the ladder or whatnot, and they get there and they still don't know what the hell they're doing? How many guys have we seen? And I'm not saying he doesn't know because everything he said, I agree with. But let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real on this, dog. How many people that have been put in leadership, even with E6s and E7, have screwed up because they don't know what they're doing. They don't listen to the enlisted folks that are trying to teach them how to do their job. And
Well, you talking? Well, hold up. Well, let's clarify something now, because now we got to go into the context. You got to clarify the difference of a person coming straight into the military as an officer versus a person coming straight into the military as enlisted and then going to an officer. You gotta differentiate those. So are you saying Matt Ryan is an officer who's never been enlisted, or are you saying that he's been enlisted and then now it's transitioned to become an officer?
He's enlisted as being transitioned to be an officer. Now,
okay. So there's no excuse then.
So
there's no excuse. There's no hold on. There's no excuse then, because you know, as the enlisted, you know what that other side looks like. You shouldn't have to. You should already know, coming from enlisted and then going officer, you should already know. You might want to listen to your command sergeant major real quick. You might want to listen to that E8, that E7, that E6, or that E5. You might want to listen to them because you already been there, especially if you crossed over.
But Dre,
go ahead.
How many of these guys that we know or whatnot? Let's see, we're trolling. I see we're trolling today. I'll put you in out for the night. We're not in the middle. You know what? Nah. Hey, Tiptoe, why don't you come in here? I know.
What'd he say?
It's the Saints fan. It's baghead.
I don't got time for. We don't got time for him, man.
Listen, this is what I need you. This is what I need you to do. I need you to be an errand boy and go get that broom and go get that dustpan and sweep up the space that we shattered in New Orleans this year.
There you go, man. Now, get them ashes up out of here, man. Get them voodoo ashes up out of here. You heard me?
How Martin gets the step.
Gets the step, and you heard me?
We on serious business. Y'all ain't nothing but a rug to us right now. Get up under my feet. Footstool.
There you go.
Now, getting back to real business, because again, we had the trash to come up in here. Nah, I'm good with Tiptoe. Tiptoe cool with me or whatnot. They come in here and talk trash all the time, so it's all good. But getting back to it, now we're speaking on the side of the military. How many guys that we know, guys and ladies, that test well? We see them test well or whatnot, but they still don't have a clue when they're in situations, and then they become in leadership. There are plenty of guys, like we say, that know the job, that don't test well, but they're great at what they do. And then you have the ones that test well that still don't know the damn job.
So which one is Matt Ryan? Which one you think Matt Ryan is?
I gotta see how Matt Ryan is first, but so far it looked like he failed. It looked like he failed his first how would we say?
Evaluation.
I don't know what y'all call it, but
evaluation.
The service line.
Give him a failing grade. Let's go through the season and see how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, judging him before the season even starts.
Well, that's why I called it that's why I call it evaluation.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's do this.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Let's do this here. Now, all right.
He gotta have a midpoint.
So here's the thing. So we'll give him a mid. Let's give him a midpoint eval is what we use before you get
there we go.
All right. So here's the thing. We have what we call marks in the military. Midpoint evaluations. So far, the marks ain't looking good right now.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now, man. I mean, it could be resolved. I mean, but
you can clean it up.
You
can clean it up, but
marks, you get quarterly marks, and depending on who your department head is, you might get marks every 2 months or whatnot to pretty much see how your progress is to become better. Now, we're going to go ahead and judge him on those marks where we're doing probably a month or two or whatnot to see how they're building things. So starting off, the starting marks are not good. Now
we call it
build that up.
Yeah, he can build it up, man. His 30-day eval is not looking good right now. But his 30-day eval is not looking good right now. But the only way
Mike Bell is crazy, y'all. He told me, I just quoted Martin. Mike Bell just quoted, "Damn, Gina, pot meat kettle."
meat kettle.
Hey, he quoting Martin, boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
We'll,
Hey,
we'll
but I
see,
ain't
man.
gonna lie though. If he did get this thing right, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'll probably bust up in here with some with the fake teeth, raggedy teeth, bust up in here to my Jerome's in the house. I bust up in here like Jerome. It'll be an episode like that. Y'all get me, look, if we get this right, I will do that. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had me with the Tic Tac shoes, with the Superfly perm and the raggedy mouth, just like Jerome.
The player from
Lawrence, man.
Player from the Himalayas.
From
the Himalayas.
Hey, I used to say it with Pam. Look, he go get excited. We go get excited. We start to win. Give us the fast guy. I ain't talking to you, Junk.
Yeah, Junk get his truck. Hey, no, you gonna come. Hey, look, you gonna come up in here. You gonna be like, yo, what that boy Kevin Stefanski over there? What you know about that young boy?
Hey, you know what? I can see it now. I'm gonna probably end up being up in here like Jerome. K-Dub gonna come up in here like damn Mr. Otis.
Mr. Otis.
Boy, Otis.
Yeah. What you know about that young boy?
What you know about that boy?
You know, Otis ain't been dropped since '64.
Come here talking about silence.
Hey, Matt, if Matt Ryan don't get it right, he might be looking like Dragonfly Jones and Kenji knocking him out with the fan base.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully not, man. And taking his money out his pocket.
Nah, man. Hopefully we got this right.
He gonna go from beloved to we throwing tomatoes at Matt Ryan. He don't get it right.
Now here's the funny part. Now there's a dude on X or whatnot. He covers the Saints or whatnot. Good dude. I can't think of his name right offhand. It just slipped my mind. He be on the round table or whatnot. He's been on with Berto.
I know who you're talking about. James.
No,
James.
not James.
Not James.
He was supposed to come on the show for us or whatnot a while ago. But
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he does a great podcast. I got to give it to him. And he's not biased. He's actually fair about his assessments with not just himself, but also with his team or whatnot. Yeah. So he actually said the Falcons had a good hire. Now, if you get a Saints fan saying that, and he don't like Atlanta for nothing, that might have some weight to it. If a Saints fan saying that, and he's not biased when it comes to his opinions on stuff.
Hey, well, hopefully, man. That's all we can do right now.
But I trust. But listen, I trust the Saints, man. I trust a Saints fan as much as I would trust Richard Nixon and Watergate.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm not a crook.
Exactly.
I'm not a crook.
Now, see, I ain't gonna speak on no other stuff or whatever because we don't need to get canceled around here. And we got them boys. Look, them boys was around here a couple of weeks ago. I sent the video to K-Dub. You saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all be careful out here, man. We're not gonna get too crazy into it, but if y'all in certain areas, man, just be careful. Don't put yourself in harm's way and just continue to keep living your lives, man. But don't get shook with everything that's going on out here because, again, every day is not promised, and you don't want to be in that situation where the day that's not promised to you is cut short because of something somebody else did. If the maker didn't make it for you. So, let me get off my pulpit because y'all got me started.
Start preaching over here, man.
This won't be Falcon football, and boy, I'm gonna lose the whole channel. I start talking.
Hey, I jump in with you. I jump in that pool with you, man. I get baptized with you.
Hey, Dre, but you know what though? A lot of us we speaking out on a lot of stuff now, so it's just what it is.
Because we see it from a different perspective, man. We understand. Like most military, you'd be surprised, man. Most vets who get out and everything when it comes to how they politically think, they don't think like everybody else. Man, some of us don't think like everybody else because we see it from both sides.
Yes.
That's just what it is, man.
And it's just like the Falcons right now. You got a situation where decisions are being made and you're seeing the uproar.
Yeah.
You're seeing the uproar. Just like in regular society right now, what we're seeing a lot of stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the Falcons right now. You got somebody making a decision, and it's a ton of people working with this. And then you got the other half that's rocking with it. It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah.
Now, the difference is we don't need to be fighting each other as Falcon fans.
No, we don't.
And that's the reason I'm driving that point home. I'm not going to get political with y'all, like I said, but in this sense, with this team and what we have here, look, we all of us don't agree on this stuff. A lot of us don't want to agree on a lot of this stuff. But guess what? At the end of the day, we all family, whether we like it or not. And we got a new addition to this family. It's kind of like you having the crackhead in your family. You know he gonna steal. You know he gonna try to get his next high. You know he gonna pretty much lie and manipulate to try to get some stuff. You got a functioning dope head right now. This is what we got in here.
Oh wow.
This is what we got in here. And the reason I say is it's equivalent to it because you already know that he's been a screw up. You know this. It's just like that. Think about it. You know what you got. Can you go to rehab and clean yourself up and become a person to be a productive or be a more productive person and not go back to your bad habits? That's the reason I use that analogy. Most people.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to hopefully gives Falcons fans some, a good positive way of looking at this thing, man. Look at Kevin Stefanski. Look at Kevin Stefanski, man, as Biggie Smalls, man. What Biggie Smalls say? He said he grew up a screw up, got introduced to the Falcons and blew up. So hopefully that's what Kevin Stefanski is gonna do.
Yeah, hopefully.
I like it, Ryan. Let's see what he's gonna do with it.
Hey, look, I like how you threw that out there. But here's my thing. I say I'm the bad guy, right?
There you go.
Okay, we in there.
You got to get the. Hey man, where your toothpick at? Where your toothpick?
I don't need the toothpick. I don't need the toothpick for this one. I'm gonna say it like the Chip Tooth Bandit used to say. Hey, I don't kill soloists. I kill squads. I'm on ether. I'm the Southern version of Nas when it comes to this. I'm the ether that you don't want to deal with. Keep me in the cut. Keep me away. Keep me away from it. Jay-Z found out the hard way. Yeah, he won battle, but he won the war, but Nas won that battle. Yeah. He had to get him another way because he definitely wasn't messing with him verbally. He got him when he got the Def Jam, when he owned Def Jam. So it is what it is. But I just look at it like Nas say, I'm not with the soloists. I want squads. I kill squads, not soloists. So my thing is, if I'm gonna come for this team in a negative way, it's gonna be from the top down. I'm not just gonna single out one person, and I never do. But hopefully he does have that Biggie effect or whatnot about grew up, screw up, and he blew up. Hopefully he does.
Hopefully.
Well, hopefully.
Hey, K-Dub, you want to talk to kid? Family concerned about you, bro.
I said how I felt about the hire. He must have missed it.
Yeah, he missed
it. But now I'm keeping hope alive. Or wait to see. Or wait. I ain't gonna say hope alive.
Why you sound like a civil rights activist, man? Right now, man. Like it.
Hey, look. I'm taking a wait to see approach. But hey, I'm for the logo. It is what it is, man. Here now, let's see who we bring in as his OC and this.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
And keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
So you done bust up with the Jesse Jackson up here. Lord
I know he got. Hey, his story got a great Jesse Jackson. So.
Hey, yeah. That's bad, man. We gotta do better.
Negativity has its place among the Falcon fans. We've seen people from the highs and the lows of this franchise since 1966. You must understand that Arthur Blank has the money that he's trying to put into this franchise and get everything squared away for your Falcon fans. You must show a little bit of appreciation for these folks here because these Falcons are trying real hard to bring a Super Bowl championship to the city of Atlanta. the
Yeah.
city of my fellow brethren, fallen brethren, the great Reverend Martin Luther King. And you must understand, I understand how you felt, because when you lost the Super Bowl 28, pretty much gave up the 25-point lead, I felt exactly how you felt when I watched King get shot at the Lorraine Motel in front of me. It broke my heart, just like it broke your hearts. So I understand your pain. You must understand, folks, that longevity has its place, but you haven't had no longevity because you've been bad for so long. But there is a new era that is coming to Atlanta. Just because you've been down for 20, 30, 40 years doesn't mean it's not going to turn around now. But guess what?
They said 2040 live. I'm depressed right now. Hey, your speech is making me depressed right now.
You must understand it's okay. We've seen the dark side. Now we must hit the mountaintop. And guess what?
Man.
I am somebody.
Somebody.
And we are going to sit back and watch Kyle Pitts take off this year under Kevin Stefanski. And we're going to see Michael Penix Jr. come back off that knee injury. And he is going to bounce back and he is going to rise up, as we Falcon fans would say. But again, we must get a competent OC in here. And until we get a competent OC in here, we will still be singing the blues as the lady sang in the movie that Diana Ross starred in. She is a very pretty woman, by the way. Now, getting back to it, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for tuning in to the Birdcage LLC pop-up show and all the guests that have tuned in. But now I must take my bow in front of y'all because it's time to go to bed because we have church in the morning and I must give a morning speech because tonight I didn't have no liquor, but I think I'm going to have a shot to calm my nerves. Ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta, rise up. Hopefully I captured a little bit of Jesse Jackson.
That was Jesse, or was that Rilo Goodlove?
Rilo Goodlove.
Now you got me wanting to watch the Boondocks.
There you go, man.
Hey, you know what? If I was a little bit taller and a little bit lighter and I put a little fur on me or whatnot, I walk around, put a little weight on me. I walk around like Jesse Jackson, try to get some people to pass some collection.
You thinking about Al Sharpton? Al Sharpton is the big one. Was the big one?
Al was no. Jesse had a little weight on him at one point.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and in younger day, he has a little weight on. He was like obese, but.
Hey, but the funny part about it is a lot of folks don't know that Jesse was a quarterback in college.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know he was a quarterback in North Carolina A&T.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I did not know that. That's a tidbit right there.
Hey man, can you imagine that Jesse as a quarterback in the NFL?
Why do you think the leadership is there? I can hear him now. Yo, you are going to sit there and run the out route, and I'm going to throw it deep to you, and I'm also going to take off and run. I got you covered there, brother. Let's go. On two.
And remember, you are somebody.
You just can't drop that pass if you want if you want that young lady to go back to your room tonight. You can't do that. But you are somebody.
You are somebody. Now catch this ball.
I can see him now, man, playing quarterback at but they say he was actually good though. I know we laugh at cutting up. They actually say he was really good. He had a chance to play at Illinois, but they weren't gonna play a black quarterback. And that was the reason why he went to Carolina A&T, because he was in that leadership position. Like he was tough. He was a tough cat though, playing that quarterback back in the day. Tough dude.
Man, you know your stuff, man. You got to you when you call yourself the historian, that is actually you, man. That's actually you.
Hey man, the dude that's down there at the bottom right there, he definitely put over a lot of my shenanigans, but that's another brain right here too. So he definitely contributes a lot.
Yeah, I do my part when I can.
Nah, look, I had to throw a little comedy up in there because we all pissed off. We gotta laugh a little bit.
Yeah, we need something, man. We need something. We gotta laugh to keep. We gotta laugh to keep him crying, man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Gotta laugh to keep him crying, man.
Definitely.
It's my thing. We gotta give it a chance. We'll see what's gonna happen. And it's okay to be pissed off at first. I'm okay with that. But now you got a clean slate here in Atlanta. We all know your past.
Yes.
We all know your past. You got a clean slate in Atlanta. And the one thing that you have to do now is just win.
Yeah, that's it.
Winning cures everything. It's kind of like a bad relationship. You had the ex that was cheating left and right, and now the person that was cheating and doing the dirt has moved on to another situation. This person knows what you're about.
Yeah.
But they want to give you a chance anyway.
Exactly.
They want to give you a chance to clean up your act. So guess what? You got a chance to clean up your act, but you don't have much of a leash. You got 5 years on your contract, but
don't mean you're gonna get 5 years though.
Thank you.
It don't mean you're gonna get 5 years, man. So come in. Hey, and this is one thing I'm gonna say to the new head coaching regime. Come in here and win. Forget trying to create. Don't try to create a coaching tree before you establish winning. You come in here and you establish winning first, and then you worry about your little coaching tree. It's gonna come, but you got to come into Atlanta, and you got to. We got too much talent. We got a Porsche here that we just need to get running. We just got to get it on the road. Get it on the road. Start this winning. Defense continue to develop, continue to improve, and then let's go beat these teams that we can beat or that we should have beat. Because I think that the games that we lost today, I think that had we had Kevin Stefanski this year instead of Raheem Morris, we would have won the games we should have won. So that's the only bright side I can give you to this roadkill. Where I feel like it's roadkill. It may not even be roadkill. It could be playing possum right now. So let's hopefully, we can do some good things, man.
That's a bit. All right. Let the folks know where they can find y'all at.
You can't find me nowhere. I don't really like social media like that. I come on every now and again. I give my opinion, and that's it. That's it, man. I give my opinion, and I get off. And then when you see me, you see me. I love you, and I'm gonna keep it moving after that.
All right.
Hey, man, definitely appreciate.
I'm glad we see you today, then.
There it is. There it is, man.
All right, Dre, be easy, my boy.
Have a good one, man.
Yes, sir. And
okay, appreciate you having me on. You can find me on Tuesday night with the Lady Birds of AFN. I'm on most of the social media, and I'm a diehard Falcons fan. That's all I can say. And all the thing I can say is trust the process, and I'm riding with the logo. That's it.
Appreciate you for coming through, Miss Pam. K-Dub, another successful show. This was one of these pop-up shows. We went for 2 hours tonight, but you know what? It was well worth it.
No, we deleted the show, so we went a little longer, but it is what it is, baby.
Hey, that right there can't happen again. Hey, this is why
it don't happen again, because I was like, what?
This is why I screen people before they come through, and I make people have the cameras on, because it's stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean.
But man, appreciate you coming through as always, man.
Sure.
We'll catch you next episode. And for the fans, thank y'all for tapping in and staying up tonight. We appreciate it. In the wake of all the news that's happening. But anywho, as we say in the birdcage, man, you either get right or you get left. Y'all be blessed. We'll catch you next time on the Birdcage LLC. Y'all stay safe out there. Ghosts.